Greetings to all of you. A warm welcome to all of you in a new Lenten devotional. I invite you to come with me in another experience, and I will tell you again an experience from the author, a story about a life giving you this experience. And for today, my beloved people, it is love is always the answer. This is your Pastor Yeti. One of the teachers of the law came and heard them debating. Noticing that Jesus had given them a good answer, he asked him, "Of all the commandments, which is the most important?" "The most important one," answered Jesus, "is this: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than this." Mark 12:28-31. I'm now giving you now an experience from our author. Learning all the skills required to be an expert nurse can be overwhelming. The precise details of different instruments, procedures, and systems working together in the correct order is essential in providing good care. And she goes on, "As a student nurse, I worried about doing everything just right. As part of our education, we demonstrated in a lab setting various techniques under the guidance of our instructors." She goes on, "I still shiver remembering how nervous these skills assessments were for me. The number of items to memorize overwhelmed me. One kind instructor, though, gave us insight I will never forget. She taught us to see the whole picture. Pause first and think," she advised. "What is the underlying principle behind this technique? Question mark. If you understand that, you will know what to do." She gives more input. "For example, the rules of keeping a sterile environment stays the same no matter if you are applying a dressing, helping in surgery, or changing a catheter. Once I knew the core concept, the steps and details became clear." So, my dear ones, what did the scribes? The scribes loved to discuss and study the details of the Jewish faith. They brought Jesus to the debate by asking him, "What is the most important commandment?" Jesus replied with the essential principle: love God first, then love your neighbor as yourself. Once you know and follow that guidance, everything else is evident. Love is always the answer. And love will always remain. Everything will disappear, but love remains. When we face a confusion, difficult situation, think about what is the loving thing we could do in our actions and words. Remember what is written in scriptures, and sometimes I think we use it in a prayer or a reflection on our own life. It goes like this: let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, my Lord. When we don't know which way to choose God first. Of course, not all problems quickly or easily disappear, even with this knowledge. But if we discern with love, offer love, and take the first step with love, the path will emerge. I'll say this again. Not all problems quickly or easily disappear, even with this knowledge. But if we discern with love, offer love, and take the first step with love, the path will emerge. When we treat others with love, love will heal and mend relationship. Love is always the answer. If I speak with tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I have nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patience. Love is kind and is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant, does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own, is not provoked, does not take into account a wrong suffered, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. But if there are gifts of prophecy, they will be done away. If there are tongues, they will cease. If there is knowledge, it will be done away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in parts. But when the perfect comes, the partial will be done away. When I was a child, I used to speak like a child, think like a child, reason like a child. When I became a man, a woman, I did away with childish things. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Just as I also have been fully known. But now, faith, hope, love, abide these three. But the greatest of these is love. I give you an image of a heart. And I question you, what situations are you presently in that more love could help? Pray with me. My beloved spouse, my blessed Lord, you draw us back, always reminding us to love first. Love you, love others, love ourselves. Keep our hearts ever focused on you, the source of these never-ending love. We give these words to you, my Lord, in a very in-depth awareness of the Father and beloved Lord you are for us. Amen. May love find your way. May love be giving away from you to others. May it be bless others. And in all that, may you worship and glorify God in it. I bless you in a wonderful weekend. This is your Pastor Yeti. Bye.